Well, what is happening, guys? We're here in southern Sweden. Good friend of mine, Henrik, over there. We're loading up this little boat, but we got some cool fishing going on today. We're gonna go after some pike, some perch. Some people call them gädda down here. I call them dinner. So we got this little boat. Now the thing is, in this lake, you cannot use a motor. Can't have one. So, it's a pretty good sized lake. We got a paddle. How wide is it in kilometers? Like a kilometer?
3 kilometers.
3 kilometers wide.
Yeah.
It's not bad. You can obviously see the whole outside of it. Plenty of perch, pike, you know, a lot of kinds of fish in here. So we're gonna see what's gonna bite today, but I'm pretty hopeful. We got good gear, we got a good guide, so hopefully we'll see what else we can make happen today. So. All right, so it's clear that I'm the worst videographer of all time, but Henrik just landed one right next to the boat.
Yeah,
right next to the boat. This thing was just about on the surface when he got it. Nice little perch. And we're gonna keep fishing. Hopefully the next bite I'll actually get on film. So the trick is here, guys, we're fishing in a lot of weeds. And we're using this little spinner bait. Perch are very attracted to the spinning and the flashing of this bait. So we're gonna, simply what we do is we just cast it out, let it sink down a little bit, just about a second or so. Once you've let it sink down, give it a tug so it starts spinning, and then you just work it consistently. Because sometimes those fish will be right there. Oh, he's got a nice fish on. Damn.
It can be a pike.
It could be a pike.
I think it's a small pike.
This guy's almost falling over, man.
No, it's a big perch.
It's a big perch.
I think it's a big perch.
Bass land him. Yep.
Oh my god, it's a giant perch.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's my biggest perch here.
It's your biggest perch
Yes,
here.
in this lake.
That's not bad. This guy, huh? That is a very good looking fish. This is like the bass of Sweden right here.
Yeah.
That is just gold. That's right, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, he just took himself out.
Yeah.
He just took himself out.
He raised the sail.
Yeah, so even if we wanted to drop him back, he actually just took himself out. So we're actually doing him a favor by throwing him in the cooler. We'll give him a measure. Henrik's really concerned about how big this fish is. He's like, oh, we gotta measure it. We'll measure it. Just give it a second. We'll put him down there. Let him get comfortable. We are starting off 2 fish in about, I don't know, what was that, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
This guy, I'm telling you, he put me on the spot. So I give you a lot of, but today, he's done a good job so far. Well, as soon as I start filming, this guy just hits another one. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. You could almost walk on this lake with the amount of fish in here. As soon as he casts, he's on one. Another nice one. Oh, he just just gave me a whack. That mother effer was trying to kill me, man. God damn. You just threw that thing at me, bro. That's a little boy.
Yeah. That's
Beautiful fish. These fish are so good eating. Get some nice fillets off of him, snow white meat, and just beautiful. Well, guys, I'm getting absolutely whacked here by Henrik. I think he's giving me a bait. I think this bait's not catching any fish because he's pulling up one fish after the other over there, and I'm getting nothing. So right there, I gotta say they're more beautiful than a bass. You know, bass they look kind of boring. These things are beautiful. They got that, you know, striped pattern, almost like a neon green color. And oh, he's got a good fish. Yeah, okay, we need the net, guys. We need the net.
Little pike.
Look at that. Fish landed.
But it's a dinner pike. Perfect.
Nice job, brother. Got the hook all in that net, sadly. Henrik did a hell of a good job laying that fish in about 30 seconds. So that's a good dinner. That's a good eating size one. Not a trophy. And they got some mean teeth.
Yeah, and it will spreadly.
Yeah, these pike are no joke. Look at that, he's already torn up my finger right there. It took about 1 second. Within literally 30 minutes, I got my pike. We got all the perch. Granted, he caught every single fish. I didn't catch a single one so far, so I'm pretty pissed about that. But he sabotaged me. He gave me bait. He's telling me that it's the same bait. I don't believe that. Yeah, sure. I don't believe that for sure. But regardless, we're gonna hash that out later. Henrik just told me to open this box. I'm looking at all these lures. I don't do this kind of fishing very often, so I don't even know what I'm looking at. Can you tell me what to do? What do I grab?
Today you should take this one. That's right, the weedless one. A little smaller, because now in the summer when the fish is active, you can fish with smaller bait.
That's it. So these are pretty interesting. These this is called a weedless bait. So basically the hook is buried into the bait, and as the fish grabs it, it exposes the point of the hook right there. And what's the method here? How do we reel these in? Do we go fast?
Yeah.
Do we go slow?
Fast.
Fast.
With some variation.
With
Sometimes
some variation.
It stops in like 2 seconds. Sometimes it's really again.
All right.
But the most important thing is to hook the fish.
To hook the fish. I think that's a good idea. The most important thing is to hook the fish. I'm gonna do just that, hopefully. Doing a little bit of a different thing here. You know, bigger baits, moving them faster through the water. And we're actually not anchored. We're just drifting right now. So the boat's just kind of being pushed along by the wind. We're taking long casts. Oh, fish on, nice fish, nice fish. Fish on, hey. Hold on, I know, I got pressure on him.
Oh shit.
It's a good fish, bro. All right, so that took about 2 minutes. And we're on a fish. Feels pretty nice, but it's misleading with these pike. You know, they feel kind of heavy. So he just dropped down the anchor. So we're gonna work the fish back here a little bit. Come on. Yes!
Yes!
We're on the board.
It's a nice one.
It is a nice fish, guys. Check this out. Wow. Look at that. Beautiful Swedish pike. Southern Sweden delivers. Henrik, he knows what he's doing. If you want to find the fish, you gotta have somebody like him. Nice pike, maybe 2 kilos. What do you think?
Yeah, 2 kilos, 2.5.
2.5 kilos.
Yeah.
This is my PR pike. I don't catch a lot of pike, so.
Pike, you want to, or you have the food already.
Let's ask him. What do you think? Are you a dinner pike? He's a dinner pike. He's going home with us.
He's going home.
He's going home. All right, guys. So that's our day on the beautiful lake. We got a whole bunch of. We got pike. We got, you know, perch. Good amount of groceries for today. We're gonna take it home. Show you how to clean these fish up. We're gonna get all this stuff organized. But it's a beautiful lake. I mean, anybody can do this. You just gotta get the right fishing license, which that information is out there. Any one of these lakes holds so many pike, so many perch, and it's just a wonderful time. You can do it anytime during the summer. Have a little boat, you know. This thing is cheap, doesn't cost much. Grab a couple oars and just have a good time. So get these things cleaned up and we'll show you guys how that looks like. All right, guys, so we are now back. What a great day that was. I want to say again, thank you so much to Henrik for taking me out there. We had such a good time. We probably caught 10 to 15 perch at least and a couple pike. We continued fishing for quite a while there. Like, I just had to put the camera down because so much was happening. You know, I couldn't capture it all and, you know, fish at the same time. But we had a really good day, got some good footage out of it, and obviously what we fished for today was perch and pike. Very good eating fish, both of them, or so I'm told about the pike. because pike is something that I have never tried. These fish will have a lot of slime on them, and if you're constantly moving your fish trying to secure it while filleting, you're not going to do a good job. So just wash it off, get all that slime off, take some paper towels, dry it off, and then you'll do a much better job. So we're just going to quickly take the sides off of this fish. They have a very almost like a leather feel to their skin, right? So sometimes, depending on the kind of knife you're using, it can be kind of tough to cut through it. But once you've made it to this point, there's almost no bloodline on these fish, which is quite interesting. So we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Move down the backbone till you get to about here. Pop it through. Slide your knife down, and then just move your hand up a little bit on the fillet blade. And then here. So we're gonna do that a bunch more times here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and knock out this pike here real quick. So just do the same thing here. Go in like that. Angle the knife. One side of it there. All right guys, so here we have one of our top loins from one of the pike. And I want to show you something. So the reason why pike is typically not really, consumed is because they have a lot of bones. There's a lot of bones in these fillets. Now the bones, they will run down the center and they go out like that. It's almost like the rib cage. It's like a second rib cage on the fish. You can sit there with a pair of tweezers and pick out all the bones and then flip it over and try to do that. But the way that I do it is I try to just fillet it off the bone. So you see the main line of bones right there. So let's run our knife along the top. Now here, you don't want to press too hard. Press just enough that you reach those bones where you can hear this sound, right? But you do not want to cut through them. Once you've reached there, it's about halfway down, you want to angle your knife out, just like if that was the rib cage, right? And then you can actually carefully, without cutting through, again, without cutting through, you can carefully fillet that right off of those bones, just like that. Gives you a perfect boneless, skinless piece of fish right there. This, all bones. Can do the same thing on this side. All right, so I had this fun idea when I was heading back on the boat for how we're gonna cook this up. So we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna do something fun here. We're gonna do a my take on just a coconut crusted recipe here. So pretty simple. What we got is we've got an egg wash, of course, and then we have our flour, right? And then the last bowl here, it's big for a reason. This is kind of where we're gonna do the breading mix, right? So we're gonna put some breading here. I'm in Sweden, so I couldn't get a hold of like panko seasoning, but that's really what you want to use. This is kind of, it's still fine, but it's more of a fine breading mix. Coconut flakes in there real quick. A little bit of the chili flakes, you see the coconut flakes, and you see the breading. So you want to have it even, just like that. I'm going to watch it come to life here. So one piece of perch right there, and I have separated these so I know which one's which, because I am curious if one's going to be better than the other. And finally get that in there, make sure it gets all of that on it, and then that's what you're looking for right there. Nice even mixture of all three. It's gonna be our pike right there. That's our perch, and we've got some oil just warming up right there. I'm gonna show you guys something really easy you can do with just some asparagus. Take it just like that and dice them up just like that. Nice and thin, right? Begin with our perch right here. And that's what you're looking for. It's gonna be just slightly bubbling, not going too crazy. right? Because you don't want to burn it. You just want to cook it all the way through, just like that. Now next up right here, all we did was I put a little bit of butter in there. We're gonna combine it with some olive oil. What that does is that it means the butter's not gonna burn on you. And then let's just put all that in there, or as much as we can. You don't wanna go too crazy here, right? Let's get that all even there, just like that, perfect. Just like that. All right, so that's it right there. Now, I've had perch before. I know it's good, so I'm already gonna know that that's gonna be pretty good, but I did put both of them on this plate. So we got perch and pike. Midway through, I kind of realized I don't have any sides. So I was like, shoot. So I just kind of made fries pretty quick there. So let's dig in, let's try it. It's a very white meat, which is surprising because this thing lives in a lake, but it's very similar to snapper, I would say, in the States. Like very similar. Like I would say, if you put that on the plate and then a mangrove snapper, I wouldn't even know which one's which. Like that's really good. Just like very mild. Okay, so pike. I can already notice it's a lot firmer of a fish. Still white. It's actually also really good. It's definitely different from that. I would say pike is a lot closer to, it's got very little flavor actually. It's similar to cod, I would say. Just kind of takes on the flavor of whatever you put on it. But the breading obviously makes it, just ties up the whole deal, makes it really good. And the asparagus, easy to cook, always a home run. So that's that. Went out there in a couple hours, we got enough. I've made a whole bunch of food. I'm just waiting for a bunch of people to come and we're gonna enjoy all this food, but got it done. I got a couple of videos coming up here, just some diving, some fishing and stuff I'm gonna do. We'll see you guys in the next video.